Tina Parker.
Cross-training for Brianiacs. I'd like to say I was a Brianiac, but you guys know me. This is my favorite t-shirt. Nothing right in my left brain, nothing left in my right brain. I wear it often. People like it. The left brain people go, I don't understand your shirt. The right brain people go, that is so cool. There is a difference between left brain and right brain people. I am married to an engineer's engineer. That means he is so left brain, color does not enter into the picture. It's black or it's white. I, on the other hand, am right brained, which means black, white, I think it's magenta, puce, and cranberry. So there are times when the two of us have had a little bit of a different take on things. Like the first time he comes home, gee, he did this great thing. They got all the engineers in one room and they made them understand that they were left brain and right brain people. You know, a lot of engineers think that left brain is the ultimate evolvement and that everybody should come up to that. But seeing it in black and white, he realized that maybe there was something to being right-brained after all. He came in one day and he said, do you know that you're an amiable expressive? I said, excuse me, expressive amiable? I said, yes, I know that. He said, and did you know I'm a driving analytic? I said, yes, I did. Every single day. Now, how many of you are right-brained? How many of you are left-brained? The quickest way for you to know is if you're left brain, you think, what difference could it possibly make? And it does make a difference. There's also a difference in being abstract or sequential. I asked my engineering husband, are you abstract or sequential? And he looked at me and he said, everybody thinks sequentially. I called my friend, my best friend from college, and she said, I think that maybe what I am is abstract, because when I have a really tough problem, I do it backwards to make sure I have enough time. It broke her heart when I told her that that just meant she was uber sequential. And finally, there are the global and the specific people. The global people, wow, that is a beautiful tree over there, and it looks so nicely nestled in with the others. We see the forest. The specific people, they see those trees. Now, that you have the short version, so what? Here's the thing. Cross-training, we know, makes a difference in physical exercise. Gymnastics have to do weightlifting. You know I'm not a gymnastic, I do weightlifting, but I swim and it increased my upper body strength just so much it made this huge difference. We can do the same thing with our brains. And there are several advantages for doing so. Renaissance men, we don't think of them anymore. We've become so specific. There are not just hand surgeons, there are left-hand surgeons and right-hand surgeons. The oncology field has become so narrow that there are pediatric gynecological oncologists. It just sounds like a contradiction of terms, but we are so specific, and what do? We get in our one specific rut and we know everything about it. From the time you're in the second grade, you get moved into this rut. And the difference between a rut and a grave, about 5.5 feet. Oh, gosh. So we need to get out. Cross-train for the brain. Doing something that is totally out of our norm also helps us do what we do well. Back in the very early 19th century, there was a man who lived in London. He solved their water filtration problem, which was very difficult. He did the scales, the log scales for slide rules, and he created what you and I call Roget's thesaurus. He was a multi-talented man. We all know Jefferson. We all know Da Vinci. Those are names where we look and we just marvel at their intellect. And they were intelligent, brilliant men. But they were also men who used one part of their brain to solve the other part of the brain's problems. So we can get out of our rut. We can use our other hemisphere to solve our current hemisphere's problems. And finally, the thing that we do, if you build cross ties between your brain, as when our brains will deteriorate, as they all do, the structure is there for better support. The synapses are built to use the whole brain, not just the part of the brain that we take out and drive every day. So, nothing right in my left brain, we can change that. Nothing left in my right brain. Find something new. If you are left brain, go to the art museum. If you were right brain, go do a math problem when you play Scrabble. Smart, sew, run. Use all of your brain so that all of your brain makes a difference in how you function from day to day. Thank you, Mr. Thompson.